Your supervisor keeps saying, "Find the gap." But let's be honest, no one actually explains what that means, do they? Today, I'm breaking down, in plain English, what a research gap is, and I'll show you exactly how to spot one, with clear, practical examples. First up, what is a research gap? Here's what it's not. It's not just a missing article, or I couldn't find enough papers. A research gap is a specific area that earlier studies haven't fully answered, explored, or agreed on. Picture a puzzle. Most pieces are there, but one section is still empty. Your job? Fill that empty section with your own study. Let's look at the first type, an understudied population. Say most research on social media addiction focuses on teenagers, but barely anyone has looked at working adults. There's your gap. Little is known about how social media addiction affects productivity among young professionals. Simple, clear, actionable. Second, consider new contexts or countries. A ton of research might be done in the US or Europe, but what about Asia? For example, studies show remote work boosts productivity in Western countries. But what about, say, Thailand? Here's your gap. The impact of remote work on productivity in Thai SMEs remains underexplored. Boom, gap spotted. Another type, inconsistent results. Sometimes researchers just don't agree. Some studies say flexible working increases job satisfaction, others say it decreases or has no effect at all. So your gap could be empirical findings on flexible working and job satisfaction remain inconsistent, indicating a need for further investigation. Contradictions? That's your opportunity. Next is the methodological gap. Maybe all the past studies in your area used surveys, but nobody tried an experiment, or they used tiny samples, or skipped important variables. Here's how you'd frame it. Previous research relied heavily on self-reported surveys, creating a need for experimental designs to validate the findings. You're not just repeating the topic, you're improving the method. Okay, so how do you actually find your gap? Start by reading 10-15 relevant papers, just the intros and discussions mainly. List what they studied, who, where, how, what variables. Look for patterns, what keeps popping up, what's missing, what contradicts. Now, write one clear sentence. Most studies focused on, that's your gap, right there. So, next time your supervisor says, find the gap, you'll know exactly what to do and how to prove your study matters. And hey, if you want, let me know down below. I can turn this into a downloadable gap finder checklist.